Trust me, many companies are suffering from hackers. And for this reason, organizations should ideally follow 5 pillars of zero trust initiatives to protect themselves to avoid these cyber attacks. I think in May 2021, the US government issued an executive order mandating US federal agencies to adhere to the NIST 800-207 as required as step for the zero trust implementation.
All the buzz and insights from the world of technology, you know where to find them, right here on ThoughtHive. Welcome to another episode. I'm Neerja, and today's show is very special. We have Devender Reddy Patlola from Authentication Cybersecurity joining us all the way from USA. So we're both in different time zones, but definitely in the same headspace, I can say. Hi, Devender. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Neerja. It's good to be here. Thank you.
Yes, so Devender, the headspace I'm referring to is the identity and access space. And I've actually spoken to a few experts on the show in the field about this, but today we're taking it a few steps further. Now, we live in a time when cyber threats are imminent and businesses are trying to stay ahead of them. Considering the dynamic nature of cyber threats, how do you think organizations can stay updated with the latest trends or best practices related to IAM, privileged access management, that's PAM, multi-factor authentication, MFA, and the zero trust model? And let me also add here, do you have any recommended resources or platforms that can help organizations in this pursuit?
Sure. Thanks for this question. Yes, cyber threats are reality, and they can take a massive toll on the company reputation. Trust me, many companies are suffering from hackers. And for this reason, organizations should ideally follow 5 pillars of zero trust initiatives to protect themselves to avoid these cyber attacks. So, what is 5-pillar model? Organization mainly should focus on identity, device, network environment, application workload, and data. And it is necessary to continuously verify and continuously monitor all these devices in the organization and the activities goes on. So internal users on network, external users on the network who has accessing internal facing application in an organization, and the third-party vendors, cloud services, and other external entities before granting access to the organization network.
Thank you for elaborating on that. And let me ask you something in the context of the zero trust model, right? How can organizations effectively balance the need for strong security measures?
Well, that's a good question again, and that needs a nuanced answer. So let me take it up. According to the NIST 800-207 standard for the zero trust model, it is most vendor neutral, comprehensive standard used for the government entities and any organization in that case. The execution of this framework combines advanced technologies such as risk-based multi-factor authentication, identity protection, next generation endpoint security, robust cloud workload, technology to verify user or a system identity, consideration of access at that moment in time, and the maintenance of this system security. It is important to note that zero trust also requires consideration of data encryption, secure mailing, email, and verifying the hygiene of the assets endpoints before they connect to the applications. And also in response to increasing number of high-profile security breaches, in May 2021, the US government issued an executive order mandating US federal agencies to adhere to the NIST 800-207 as required as step for the zero trust implementation. And as a result, the standard has gone through heavy validation input from various commercial customers, vendors, and government agencies stakeholders. Now, zero trust seeks to address the following key principles based on the National Institute of Standards and Technology, NIST, which is called in short NIST guidelines. Continuous verification, always verify all the time for all the resources, limit the blast radius, minimize impact, and external or insider breach does not occur, and automate context collection and response, which incorporate behavioral data and get context from entire IT stack, identity, endpoint, and workload, etc. I hope this context helps address the question about zero trust model we had.
Yes, and you've certainly stressed the importance, Devender, of the statement, never trust, always verify. So thanks for
Right.
that. As we conclude, with respect to IAM and PAM services, I have a question. How can Aegis Cybersecurity be a trusted partner for global corporations?
Perfect. Now, way to conclude that, let me address how Aegis Cybersecurity can be trusted partner to its clients and business partners. As to my knowledge, Aegis Cybersecurity partners with the best identity access management tools, privilege access management, and multi-factor authentication tool providers in the market, which follows all the NIST guidelines and also are approved by FedRAMP. Each tool should be reviewed according to guidelines. For example, in many aspects, I know Aegis follows all these guidelines well before partnering with any identity IAM tools or PAM tools or MFA tools. Well, coming to PAM tools, we check whether they follow NIST SP 853 guidelines, IAM SP 806.3, and multi-factor authentication, whether they follow ALL3, ALL4, advanced MFA model, and SSO Federation Assurance level. So at Aegis, we are proficient. At Aegis, we always strive to give the best support to clients by implementing the best security standards with the zero trust architecture, having continuous governance, continuous monitoring, and validating a user and their device have a right privilege and right access. Furthermore, to break down, we also we do gap analysis on-prem and on cloud for the clients and recommend the best IAM and PAM and MFA tools which follow recommended guidelines from authoritative bodies. Finally, in order to address looming cyber threats, stringent checks, vigilance, governance, and constant monitoring and safety are key for any organization to have secured their infrastructure. Yeah.
Well, you've certainly made an excellent case for why Aegis Cybersecurity has 100% trust when it comes to zero trust architecture. So thumbs up, Devender, to you and the experts who are truly the silent warriors against these cyber threats. We truly appreciate your work and thank you for being here.
Thank you, Neeraja. As an organization, we are ready to get behind our customers and follow best practices and be their able support system. Thank you.
Absolutely. And to everybody watching, until we meet again, I am signing off. Bye-bye.